Alright, what's up, TikTok? It's the Can We Help You podcast today. With your boy Nate and Mike. What was the names we gave each other? Nate Nation.
Nate Nation.
Oh yeah, Mike Drop. No. So tonight we made each other alcoholic drinks because we feel like we're more helpful to people when we're drunk. No, yeah, we're gonna be a little goofy. I labeled mine the Tita Rita. Obviously, my last name being Tita. Gotta incorporate it. Whatever this was, he made for me. I don't want to say the name. He don't bully me if I say it. What was it called, Nate?
It's called the Tutti Frutti.
The Tutti Frutti. The Tutti Frutti.
Yes.
Alright, Tutti Frutti. Alright, well. Take a sip, let's go. Oh, wait, cheers. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. There you go. Oh, you ain't lying, that's fruity. Oh, that is fruity.
Ooh, that's Tita Rita, baby.
That's not Tita Rita. Yes, sir. What you know about that Tita Rita?
Elijah missing the Tita Rita, man.
You missing that Tita Rita. Ain't that Tutti Frutti, man. Oh, my Tutti bought it real fruity there.
This is so good.
Oh, that's so really. You're good on that.
Thank you.
Alright, our topic for tonight, we just out of pure funny nature, because he had some struggles with his car earlier and being broke. we decided our topic for the night is financial stability. Just in general, that's going to be our series that we're going to go over. We're going to start out with like budgeting and whatnot, whatever we can cover in the next, I don't know however long we want to do this for. And then we're going to move on to the next topic and the next topic, and they're going to be like individualized series that you can find on our YouTube channel, and we're going to do them all live on TikTok, as you're probably tuning in right now. We cannot see, by the way, any comments, so please try your hardest not to get banned, and please don't demonetize us. Please. I ask, again, nicely. So yeah, we're going to start on financial stability. Probably budget-wise. And what are some, goals that you had trying to, budget through? I mean, you're, 10 years older than me. So
Definitely, when you're budgeting, don't live outside of your means, for sure.
Ooh, that's
really simplify your life.
That's a hot topic because, today's generation, obviously, we want everything lavish, we want everything right now, we want everything boom, boom, boom.
Exactly.
So, instead of, saving money and instead of, waiting for the long term, oh, well, we need to buy groceries for, a month, we want McDonald's today. Or, that's the generational change. Way back in the 60s, our parents, when they learned budgeting, they were learning play the long game. Play it out. But as time obviously went on, somehow we got impatient and decided we don't like time. Which makes budgeting difficult. Holy cow, I want it now. I want it easy. I want it cheap. It's alright, this is the world you're about to get then, but
for sure. Definitely living within your means, and you just want simple too.
Yeah.
You sure do. You want simple.
I clarify that though. I don't know what you mean by simple. I like chaos. I like the
chaos. Chaos was me in my 20s. So you basically just want your needs.
Yeah.
You know your utilities, your car, your food, your phone. To start, that's your four-corner pyramid. And that's your toilet scheme.
Oh.
You definitely.
So you said car, home,
utilities.
Utilities, groceries are included in utilities, I'm guessing?
Utilities would be your usage of water.
Oh, bills and stuff.
Correct.
Phone, gas, water, stuff okay, gotcha. And then food, obviously.
Right.
Alcohol for others. Yes, sir. I do not know if this is considered a need, but so if you got an extra amount of money and you want to make yourself a little bit happier, Tutti Frutti.
Tita Rita.
Dude, what even did you... Okay, we should probably break down the ingredients. So, for the Tita Rita, I put chocolate syrup, cinnamon sugar, ice, and then 1800 tequila.
Maple syrup.
Yeah, whatever that is. Whatever word you just said out loud, sir.
And then, so good.
whatever was inside this Tutti Frutti though, you put vodka,
Passion fruit juice.
passion fruit juice. That's what making it extra fruity.
Passion fruit juice, and then
And also you touched it, so it's really fruity now.
yes, for sure.
Someone is gonna cancel me for that joke. I am not even sorry. It was worth it.
Cheers.
That was fun. So like budget wise as well, like when you have those 4 pillars, like what breaking those down would be like, okay, when you're talking about like car, like saving up to get a car, and once you get the car, you have now insurance, you have gas, you have maintenance. Like, what's a good amount of money for that? Like portioning it away, because I'm like, I don't have a car. That's one of the 4 pillars I ain't got. So I'm like, I gotta ask the guy that does. So that one.
I mean, even with a car, it's a 50-50 split because you don't always necessarily need a car, especially if you live in a big city, because there's other ways of transportation. You can do bike, you can do electric scooter, you can do the bus, you can walk.
Well, unless you got 2 feet that ain't, well, if you got 2 feet that ain't broken, you know?
Right,
then
or
walk.
you can even ride share too, so it's totally up to you. Totally up to you. So,
It's like that saving to get a car would probably be like a process, right? Like you're like saving to get, and then as soon as you do, that process is over. Now the next process is maintaining and paying for gas and budget. So, but like, how much do you like, or say like, let's say like, oh, I get paid, just throw a number out. I get $100 a week. Just to make the numbers easy, because obviously no one in the industry should ever accept $100 a week paycheck. But let's say you do. $100 a week because a dollar equals a percentage. So $100 a week, how much of that paycheck are you putting away towards the car?
about 20%.
20% to get the car. Get the car. 20% of your paycheck to get the car. Now how much for like your other 3 pillars? Like obviously like your utilities, your
Utilities,
food.
I would do like $50 a day.
Okay, so now you're up to $70 spent. The rest would be for probably rent and food.
Rent and food.
Really need to be budgeting well.
Yeah, really budget.
That's a tight budget.
$100 is not a lot.
Right. But I was trying to think of it like percentage, because like 100% is the maximum. So like what's easiest? Like you get paid $100. How many dollars are you putting out? Which same thing is like what percentage of your paycheck are you putting out for that? That's kind of a tight budget though, because like you're literally breaking it down to just these things. And it's like, oh my gosh, like how much am I spending on it? And it's like, okay, so 50% of my paycheck is going to be like paying a bill. And it's like, for some reason, it doesn't sound right. But when you put it to application, it's like, that makes sense. Because like, think about it. Like, for instance, if you want entertainment, that's part of your bills. You want phone, that's part of your bills. Gas, lights, like all that, part of your bills. Water, part of your bills. Trash pickup, just depending on what city it is, part of your bills. Like, and then obviously rent, part of your bills. It's like,
Absolutely.
yeah, that takes up well over 50% every paycheck, especially if you get 4 paychecks in a month. That's a heavy hitter. That's like at least half your paycheck needs to be there, paying a bill somewhere.
Right.
And then breaking it down from that is like even more psychotic. Honestly, just thinking about it, like okay, so from there we have to now, for instance, like all right, so rent is a different bill. And then like groceries, but how much am I spending on groceries a month versus per paycheck is a different story. Like if I'm making $400 a month, now I have to think about like, all right, I can actually hold back on groceries. I didn't eat that much this week, but how much am I investing somewhere else? Because like as the time goes on, it's like all right, I don't have to spend that amount this week, so I can invest that into another bill, or I can invest it towards the car that I'm saving up to get, or if I already have a car, maintenance of that car. That's difficult. I don't like budgeting. Do we seriously have to pick this topic?
We can always change it.
I don't want to. Because now they're gonna hold it against us. We love you. Give us your money. We'll budget better. Thank you. Next. Oh, it's so there. We're about to lose so many followers. Like, give us your money. Give us your money. You know?
Fuck you up.
Literally, just give me money. That's all I need you for. Like, straight up, oh my god, that's crazy. Nah, we love you. We need your input. Tell us how we're doing. Let us know how you like this podcast and think we're silly enough. Honestly, I think we could have probably picked sillier topics. I feel like the next topic, like series-wise, we could go to like trauma or something. Or like family relationships or...
Yes, for sure.
That might be our next one. Honestly, we've already talked so much about it behind the scenes.
Cheers to it all.
Cheers to that one. So, I think, and the funniest part about that, not to just switch up topics because we're not even done with budgeting, but the funniest part about like the family thing is I feel like the joke that you said the other day was, oh, your dad and my mom should definitely meet. I'm like, that would be a match made in hell. I'm like, you ever seen mass chaos? You ever seen 9/11 in live motion? Imagine that, but times infinity. Like, on a daily basis. If they ever met and got together. Yep. That's all I got on that.
We'll go right downhill.
And it's not a downhill, it was a down a cliff. There is no slowing this process. Yeah. But back to financial stability. Especially like today with like your car stuff. Like that's the main portion is kind of like life maintenance. Like how do we keep up in life? How do we keep our head above water as it goes? And obviously we're trying to help these guys. Obviously I know I have not done very well at it for a while. Getting there. But if there's one piece of advice to give somebody, like what's the number one heavy hitter that you're saying? Like keep your head above water this way.
Right, always have a source of income flowing. And even if it is, yes, with my journey, for example, always keep it going. You know, anywhere you go, you have to work. That's better than even where, you know, whether you've been somewhere for 30 years, whether you've been somewhere for 50 years, or just 5 years, you definitely have to keep the ball rolling. Because then you lose everything and then you're at rock bottom. So I guess a word
the ball's gonna roll one way or the other, and you just gotta make it go the right way.
Exactly. And you just have to, and just know your resources too. Anywhere you go. Yeah. It can be in small town Toledo, Ohio. It can be in Flint, Michigan.
Did you just say small town Toledo, Ohio? You're gonna piss off everybody in the comments.
Well, sorry, y'all.
Sorry, Toledoans. I hate myself for that. That is my aunt's humor, not mine. I'm just using it this many years later. Kinda sorry, kinda couldn't care less. It was a good punchline.
Toledo is Toledo.
Toledo knew what Toledo do, I don't know.
Exactly. You just have to know the right people, the right resources.
Very true. My one piece of advice is to find enjoyment out of everything you do. And yes, obviously, like, stay working, obviously. But with your budget, you need to be able to use it to a way that you're going to use. Like, for instance, like, grocery-wise, you have to tailor it to, like, the taste that you have. Like, if you don't want to eat pork or if you don't want to eat steak, kind of the same vibe. But also, I like a certain kind of movie. I want a certain kind of cell phone. Your tastes need to be able to be budgeted. Like, it can't just, as much as we want to say, like, be free willy, it can't be. We're like, oh yeah, just go be free, spend your money however you want. Like, that's not responsible. There's financial responsibility and there's financial idiocy. Like, just because you have money doesn't mean you have to spend money. Just because you have the access doesn't mean you need to use that. But the thing is, whatever you use it on needs to be enjoyable. Like, for instance, we just bought Tutti Frutti and Tina Rita today because we had that extra amount of income. We could pick that. We could be like, okay, so normally what we do is not buy those kind of things because we can't afford those kind of things. But today we're like, okay, our budget allows. We do. Taste matters because you're going to get enjoyment out of it. Like, for instance, yeah, we could have just bought water bottles. Boring, mundane, not very enjoyable, very hydrating. Don't get me wrong, drink water. Don't forget to drink your water today. But it's boring. Cool, everyone drinks water. You can get a glass of water from the tap. Also, I wouldn't suggest that in 2025, but it is what it is. Do what you gotta do. But in all that you do, make sure you're enjoying it. Your budget needs to be enjoyable by you. You're the one that built the budget. You're the one that made the money. You need to enjoy the money. But you also should do it responsibly. Like, yeah, I'm gonna go homeless, but I really just want that bottle of scotch. Like, no, buddy, no. Not responsible. So that's like the big piece of advice, I guess, in a way. But like, if you take anything from the financial responsibility series, I don't know if we need to make this series. This might just be a one episode thing. Like, move along. But no, that's definitely that's the one thing you should probably take away. It's like, first of all, have the income at all times, no matter what you're doing, have income. And then use said income to be responsible and enjoy yourself. Just kind of like applying it, I guess. It's different for everybody. The math behind it, like you broke down, though, I think, like, makes sense when you break it down. Like, half of it's going to be paying something. Like, it's immediate. You're paying that immediately. Like you said, $20 towards saving up for a car and or maintaining a car, I guess. And then that extra 30 paying for like food and rent, I guess. So, yeah, that makes sense. Like groceries and rent. I mean, I don't know. Do we throw that rent into that 50% or that last 30 goes towards rent?
The last 30. It depends too.
It really depends on how much your rent is too.
You get paid every week. Say you get paid every week, then it's 4 times 30%.
That's true. Because we're big brain gentlemen like that. What's 4 times 30? 120 of a paycheck right there. Mm-hmm. Math, because I'm big brain. Autism. Yeah.
I love it, man.
Not even really my autistic power. Want to see my autistic power? It's right here. Demonetized. And you're done. Done. I feel like you're just staring at yourself in the reflection. That's a good looking gentleman right there. I like that guy right here. This one's sorry, I can't keep my eyes on myself, guys.
Oh, I'm so pretty.
Stop pretty. I'm so pretty. Guys, you gave us alcohol and expected us not to do this. Now, quick question. How are we going to get over there to end the live streams without it looking really cheesy and corny? We have to get up, walk over, press the button.
Decide.
Oh, yeah. Well, you gonna do it? Or you want me to? Okay, go for it. Have fun. Let's see if you get caught. Oh, he's getting caught. He's moving, boys. He's moving. Catch him. Get him. He's done. That one's done. And we're still live on mine. Knock your phone down. Press the unlive.
Huh?
Press the unlive stream. You know how to do it.
No.
And I think it's at the bottom. Oh, no. We have actual viewers. Oh, no. Those are the friggin' home screen buttons.
I don't know, Mike.
Oh my gosh, how am I gonna do this? Okay, maybe I'll be sneak here, James Bond style. This one, I think. Do the button pressing. Oh yes.